You can start.
Okay, thank you. Namaste. A very happy evening to all my dear students, teacher, and the school administrative department. We welcome you all to our Vidya Shakti science session. Hope you all are doing good. My name is Ashwita. I'm your science tutor for Vidya Shakti. So, dear students, in our last session, we had discussed or started a new chapter on atoms and molecules. We had got a macro level learning about the atoms, molecules with the help of the simulation from the PATE website. So, going ahead, let us move ahead in the chapter. So, what do you understand when I would tell the word atoms? In the last session, we understood about the chemical combination as well as we learned about the scientist John Dalton. So, who was able to find the atomic theory and which was a turning point in the study of matter. And we also learned about the law of conservation of mass, which states that mass can neither be created nor destroyed in a chemical reaction. Now, let us go ahead and further understand about atoms. So, atom. Have you ever observed a mason building walls? Mason ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾರ್ mason ಅಂದ್ರೆ? Can we have some quick introduction with the students? Mason ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? ಯಾರನ್ನ ನಾವು mason ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? I'm sure in your English session you would have learnt about mason. ಅಲ್ವಾ? mason ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು? ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಅದ್ ಬೆಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ? Mason is a person who builds the building. ಮೇಸ್ತ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಮ್ಯಾಸನ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ನ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಒಂದೊಂದೇ ಇಟ್ಕೆಗಳನ್ನ ಜೋಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ಹಿ ಕೀಪ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ವಾಲ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಈಚ್ ಬ್ರಿಕ್. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಬ್ರಿಕ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಕಟ್ಟಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಒಂದು ಬ್ರಿಕ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಕಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ವಾಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಲ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ರೂಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. And a collection of rooms in the building ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, right? So bricks collection creates the wall, the collection of walls becomes a room, the collection of rooms become a building, and that is how building of blocks is going to happen. Similarly, ಆ ಆಂಟ್ಲ್ ಇರುವೆಯ ಗೂಡನ್ನ ಗಮನಿಸಿದಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, we have still more students logging in. Please give an heads up once you have logged in. Okay. Okay. So we have still more students logging in. We were discussing about the atom and the creation of atoms. I have few things to show you. Now consider this as blocks, building blocks. So can you all see here? What am I trying to do? I'm building the blocks here. So ಒಂದೊಂದೇ bricks ನ ನಾನು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂತಾ ಹೋದಾಗ blocks ನ build ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay. So this is how a building looks like, isn't it? ಸೊ ಇದೇ ರೀತಿಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಮೇಸ್ತ್ರಿ ಸಹ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ನ ಕಟ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ದ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಈಚ್ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಅ ವಾಲ್. ದ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಲ್ಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಅ ರೂಮ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. Okay, and then this rooms together becomes a building. Similarly with an anthill. Similarly, atom also the collection of atoms creates a matter. Okay, atom is the very tiniest simple part, smallest part of the matter. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಆಟಮ್ ಬಂದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಪರಮ ಅಣು. ಓಕೆ, ಅಣುಗಿಂತ ಬಹಳ ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿರುವಂತಹದ್ದು ಪರಮ ಅಣು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದೇ ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್, ಸ್ಮಾಲರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ಆರ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ವಿತ್. ಮೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಿಲಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್, ಒಂದು ಮಿಲಿಯನ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಸೇರಿದಾಗ ದಿ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಪ್ ವುಡ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಅ ಲೇಯರ್ ಬೇರ್ಲಿ ಆಸ್ ಥಿಕ್ ಆಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೇಪರ್. ಒಂದು ಶೀಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ತಿಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಆಟಮ್ಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಸೇರಿಸಿದಾಗ. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ವುಡ್ ಬಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಅ ನ್ಯಾನೋಮೀಟರ್. ಸೊ ನ್ಯಾನೋಮೀಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಎನಿವನ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಮಿ? See, an atomic radius is measured in terms of nanometer. So what is this nanometer? Any clue? Any active participation? We are glad to hear from you. If you have any comments, you can put it in the chat section. What is a nanometer? Yes, students, what is a nanometer? Okay, here is the answer. A nanometer is a metric unit of length equal to 1000 millionth of a meter. Okay, you can take a note of it. Nanometer is equal to a metric unit of length equal to 1000 millionth of a meter. Okay, ಅಷ್ಟು ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ atoms ಅನ್ನೋದು. We also have a size description in your textbook. Hope you have taken note of this. Do you want me to wait? I'll give you some 10 seconds of time. Please note down. Done, students? Okay. So now we all understood how small is the nanometer. Now, atomic radius is measured in terms of this nanometers ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. That is 1 by 10 to the power of 9 m is equal to 1 nanometer. Okay, that is what we had mentioned in the sentence. A nanometer is equal to a metric unit of length of 1000 millionth of a meter. Okay, and 1 meter is equal to 10 to the power of 9 nanometer. Please make a note of this as well. So, in your textbook, you have some relative sizes that is being mentioned, and it is important from the exam point of view. I shall make a note of it. Similarly, you also take a note of it. So 10 to the power of minus 10 is equal to atom of hydrogen. Ten to the power of minus 9 is equal to molecule of water. 10 to the power of minus 8 is equal to molecule of hemoglobin 10 to the power of minus 4 is equal to grain of a sand. 'Okay, take a note of this. Remaining, I'll just look at it later. Again, I'll give you 10 seconds of time, students. Please take a note of this. Yes, done. 10 to the power of minus 3 is equal to and 10 to the power of minus 1 is equal to for an apple. Okay. So these are some of the relative size structure that you have. But what are the modern day symbols of atoms? How different elements are there? See, John Dalton, we had discussed about this scientist in our previous class. He was the first scientist to use a symbol for elements in a very specific sense. ಓಕೆ ಈಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಡ್ಗೆ ಮನೇಲಿ ಅಮ್ಮಂದ್ರೆಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಖಾರದ ಪುಡಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಡಬ್ಬನ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಈಗ ಉಪ್ಪು ವೈಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಶುಗರ್ ಪೌಡರ್ ವೈಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಸೊ ಟುಗೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ಟಾಗ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಸೊ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನೇಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಥವಾ ಯು ಕೀಪ್ ಅ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಕೀಪ್ ಅ colored jar. Similarly, Dalton, in order to identify between the elements, he had put a symbol. When he used a symbol for an element, it also meant a definite quantity of that element, that is, one atom of that element. ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಟಮ್ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸಹ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು. Berzelius suggested that the symbol of element be made from one or two letters of the name of the element. So ಆ ರೀತಿಯಾಗೂ ಸಹ ನಾವು instead of keeping the symbols, we can put the name of the element. ಆ ರೀತಿ ಸಹ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸಮ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಪೋಸ್ ಬೈ ಡಾಲ್ಟನ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು ನೋಡೋಣ. This symbol we have it for hydrogen. We have this symbol for phosphorus. We have the symbol for copper. Is it visible to all of you? Okay. This one for gold. Okay. Hope you can see now. Okay. With the slightest mark here, we have this kind of a symbol for carbon, which is actually dark black mark. We have this for carbon. This symbol we have for sulfur. This is for lead. This is for platina. This one is for oxygen. So you're taking a note of this, children? If yes, please give me a heads up. You can put your message in the chat box. We also have certain symbols with the name of the those elements. Okay, for example, iron. So iron contains I. So you please take a note of this. Probably after this, I will put it on the board. Okay. So iron I. Meanwhile, we have silver, which is yes. We also have another symbol of mercury, which is like this. This is for mercury. Hope you all can see now. Hydrogen, phosphorus, copper, gold. We have iron, carbon, sulfur, lead, platina, oxygen, silver, and mercury. Please make a note of this, students. I'll give you another 15 seconds time. Okay, chalo, 30 seconds time. Please make a note of this. Done, students? Okay. I have a very quick, information that I need to share it with you. Apart from that, we have various elements here. See, again, in your, I mean, of course, this is not as per your syllabus, but then an extra piece of knowledge. We have something like azot, carbon, as I told, it's black, oxygen, it is completely fair color, phosphorus this way, aluminium this way, mercury, and it's mercury. ಬರೀ 4 ಕಡೆ ಡಾಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ. ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ 0 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬೆರಿಲಿಯಂ, ಸಿಲಿಕಾನ್, ಯಟ್ರಿಯಂ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಇದೆ. ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಟಿಯಂ, ಬೇರಿಯಂ, iron. Don't get confused here. Barium has this hyphen kind of mark, wherein mercury has the dot. Okay. Iron, zinc, copper, ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay. We also have sulfur, magnesium, lime. Sulfur ಈ ತರ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಯಟ್ರಿಯಂ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್. ಬಟ್ ಈ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್‌ಗೂ ಈ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್‌ಗೂ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ? ಸೊ ಹಾಗೆ. ಲೈಮ್ ಇದೆ. ವಾಟರ್. ವಾಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ನೋ H2O ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್. ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು? ಹೀಗಿತ್ತು. ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು? ಹೀಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಚರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್. ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್. Soda is like this. Carbonic oxide. Carbon and oxygen mixture of it is carbonic oxide. ಸೊ ಆ ತರ ಸಹ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಬಹುದು ನೀವು. ಪ್ಲಾಟಿನಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಾಲ್ಟನ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಬಂದು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ವಿತ್ ಡಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆಂಟರ್. Sulfur, a circle with cross inside, plus mark. Oxygen is a circle with an O inside. Copper is a circle with C inside. Lead is a circle with L inside. Okay, this is all self-explanatory things. But if you want to take a note of it, please go ahead doing it. I repeat again. Hydrogen is a circle with a dot in the center. Sulfur, it has a cross inside. Oxygen has a O inside. Copper, C inside, lead, L inside, similarly platina, P inside, okay, gold, G inside, iron, I inside, similarly it is. So these were the things that was found in your textbook as per your syllabus, okay. Whatever I have written it on the board, you have it in this format, you can take it from here also. And this note also, it may be asked as a 1-mark question in your exam, as a MCQ. So what happened was that in the beginning, the name of the elements were derived from the name of the place where they found for the first time. For example, the name of copper was taken from Cyprus. Okay. Some names were taken from specific colors. For example, gold was taken from the English word meaning yellow. Nowadays, that is as per the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, an international scientific organization which approves name of an element, symbols and unit. Many of the symbols are the first one or two letters of the element's name in the English. Okay, like for example, copper andre C, atra. The first letter of a symbol is always written as a capital letter, uppercase. This is all basic knowledge, children. You have to know. The first letter of a symbol is always written as a capital letter like C, carbon, atra, and the second letter as a small letter, lowercase. For example, aluminium. Okay. So now, if one single element idre, for example, hydrogen atra idre, we write it as H anta. See, hydrogen itra iddaga ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, we'll write it as H. Whereas aluminium, so we write A, L. This is wrong. We should not write this way. We have to write it as A and L. Okay. So always understand the first letter of a symbol should always be capital letter, that is uppercase, and the second letter should be in small or lowercase. Okay. Cobalt. So cobalt and heng bartira. What is the element name of cobalt? CO and not CO. This idu tappu. Idu correct. First one should be in the uppercase and second one should be in the lowercase. So symbol of some elements are formed from the first letter of the name and the letter appearing later in the name. For example, chlorine. Chlorine. How do we write chlorine? C and then we take L. Okay. Zinc. We take Z and then N. So this is how we write it. Okay. So in our next class, we will learn more about the symbol. So I'm going to stop the class for now. Wish you all a very happy rest of the day. Okay. Have a good day. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka Mate, Jai Vidya Shakti. Namaste.